So I'm out here and there's a video I really wanted to make. It's kind of an educational one I wanted to make for everybody. And around these scrub pines, around the campgrounds. And this was clear cut many, many years ago. And back in the 60s, they planted these scrub pines. And they're kind of worthless trees. They replace hickory, walnut, oak, a lot of maple, some chestnut spurs with these scrub pines. And I'll give you an instance of there's a value to these trees. They do bring in a lot of bad things. They bring in a lot of mosquitoes and ticks and things like that. But you'll find there's woodpeckers that go around and they'll injure these trees. I'll show you, for instance, of this right here coming up on of the pine tree and the pitch. And this is in my book, Blue Queen Sacrifice. You see, there's a pine tree and there's all this pitch on it. You can see this resin that soaks down. It's sticky, very sticky. And if you touch it, it'll stick to you. It's got some of this white on it. Peels off. Now, you don't want to take that from a tree that is smells really nice too. It's healing. Like you want to take it from one where it's stripped down. See, this tree is probably going to die because of the amount of damage here. But you collect a good bit of it. This is like a spruce. You can use a pine. You want to make sure it's a pine or a spruce. Different ones have different uses. But take the pitch and you be careful how you cook it down because it is flammable. You want to do it outside. You want to take it and you want to boil it down to where it's purified. And the pine pitch is an antimicrobial and antibacterial. So as well, if you're out in the woods, if you're out in the field and you get hurt, if you have a wound to attend to, if you have something that you want to seal, and you don't have antibiotic ointment, you can technically use this pine pitch and you can use it directly on the wound. Now, I wouldn't do that so much as I would look at the tree, purify it, mix it with the salve that I make with beeswax and different oils. But you would mix this to it. It's one of two things that will last pretty much forever. Beeswax being one, and tree sap being the other, because tree sap is so antimicrobial, antibiotic that amber will have bugs inside of it 50 million years later that are still encased in it that didn't decay. It's a natural resin. So if you're looking for something you can add to your pitch, and these trees are literally here everywhere, and I don't see a whole lot of the sap. But you can use it to mix with the resin as you boil it down, as you boil down your wax, and make your healing concoction of mainly the oils that you're going to use. I'd use like tea tree. I'd use different types. If you want a hot salve, you use like clove. You use lemon oil. If you want something softer, go with lavender and peppermint. Use a little bit of rose oil. Use a little bit of CBD oil. But always add your beeswax, add your tea tree, hemp, rose. Rose is good as collagen in it. And boil that down with your beeswax, and you want a softener. You want something in there like coconut oil. You want something like shea butter. And add that to it. So when you heat it up, it all mixes together. The consistency you can put in those jars or those little metal tins that you're using. And you have something that you can carry out with you out in the woods that is a natural fire maker, but also has the properties of a heavy-duty sealing antibiotic resin you can use as a salve. Very important bit of knowledge. And if you're out and you see a lot of pine trees like I am now, it's a natural resource that you want to use sparingly and respectfully of the tree.